Welcome, casuals, hardcores, and addicts. Welcome to today's video. Today, we're going to be breaking down UFC Azerbaijan. It's in Baku, right? I'm 8 billion% sure it's in Baku, right? Right? Where the fuck is this thing at, bro? Where is this thing taking place? Hold on, bro. This is taking place in Baku? That's the place in Azerbaijan? I believe so. Anyways, doesn't fucking matter. UFC Azerbaijan taking place in not Baku. It's not Baku, I lied. But it's in Azerbaijan. You know who's on this fucking card. It's gonna be Fazeev. He's headlining the card. We're gonna get into that later. But starting off the prelims, two brown shirt guys. Tahir Abdullayev versus Jefferson Nascimento. These guys are both debuting. It's their first fight in the UFC. Tahir is on a 4-fight win streak. Wow. Jefferson Nascimento is on a 5-fight win streak. He's 13-0. Tahir Abdullayev is 21-3, actually. I don't know why it says 19-3 on the Google. Guys, get your shit correct. They both have really good win streaks. On fucking Tapology, they don't even have this guy's Jefferson Nascimento's age, which is a little weird, a little concerning. And they don't have this guy's reach either. Tahir's reach on Tapology, which is kind of weird. But I'm gonna go with Tahir to win this fight. I think this is a clear fight of they want to promote the guy that's from Azerbaijan. Obviously, this card is taking place in Azerbaijan. They're going to try to get as many Azerbaijani dudes to win, so they're going to give this guy freaking jobbers. Like I said, it's their debut. It's in Azerbaijan. They're going to want to go with Tahir to win the fight. They're going to push him a lot further, give him a fucking jobber to beat him, even though this guy's undefeated. But I'm going to go with Tahir to win this fight. Moving on to the next fight of night, which is low-key a banger card, dude. If you're a freaking hardcore, bro. If you're a freaking hardcore, dude, this is low-key a banger fight. Bezakat, don't forgive me on the name pronunciation. Bezakat Almakayan versus Gene Matsumoto. Now, John, whatever the fuck how you say this fucking guy's name, this dude is short and fucking stubby, bro. He throws this weird overhand that's like little fucking crazy, just kind of fucking throws in, and he's low key a blockhead. He's gonna go in there, kind of just take a jab to throw a jab. You know what I mean? He's trying to trade in the pocket, and this dude lost to Rob Font a year ago, bro. Rob Font, let that sink in, bro. Rob fucking Font, dude. That tells me everything I need to know about this dude. This guy had a generational fraud check by Rob Font, bro. Moment of silence for him. But that just puts me the wrong way about this guy. But anyway, yeah, this guy's John Matsumoto. He's a freaking blockhead. He's a decision merchant. This guy doesn't really have a lot of power in his hands. He's gonna go in there. He's to try to look to trade. He's just really short, really stubby. Not much going on for him. And Bezakat Almakayan, he rushes in with the left, and he can trade in the pocket, bro. And he has power. Do not let it fool you, his losses, bro. He's 12-3, but his losses only came to Alexander Topuria and Umar fucking Nurmagomedov, bro. Those are not bad losses, bro. What are we talking about? And this guy is an underdog for some reason. This is not a betting channel, by the way. Do not take this as a bet. But I'm going at Bezakat Almakayan, bro. This dude has fought the who's who of the bantamweight division. He's fought Umar Nurmagomedov. He went to decision against Umar Nurmagomedov 2 years ago. He beat Brad Katona. He KO'd him bad if you watch that fight. And he lost to Alexander Topuria. And if you watch that Alexander Topuria fight, dude, he was winning that fight in the first round. He then started to get pieced up by Alexander Topuria in the later rounds. But I believe Bezakat is going to KO John Matsumoto in the first or second round. He's going to try to go in. He's going to try to trade with him. He's going to catch him with a nice left because John Matsumoto's fucking blockhead. And I think Bezakat is going to get the KO. I'm going with Bezakat by first or second round KO. Next fight of the night, Daniel Jonchenko versus Theodore Bregan. This is gonna be a first round KO by Daniel, bro. There's not much to say about this dude. he needs to step in competition. This guy has the same build as like a Michael Morales, bro. He has the same build as a Yaroslav Amaslayev, which they are from the same country. I believe that's he's from Ukraine, right? Yeah, they're both from the same country. Um, this dude, Theodore Berrigan, is gonna get slimed. Now, I had this weird feeling that it's gonna go to the second round, but if it goes to the second round, this guy's getting slimed. This guy doesn't even have a fucking picture on Google, bro. Like, let's be so real, guys. And this guy lost to is 3-2 in his last five, bro. And it's also his UFC debut. I think it's kind of crazy that they're feeding him to this guy as your first UFC fight. Like, Dana's probably like, hey, kid, hey, 20K to show, 20K to win, brother. How does that fucking sound for you, brother? How does that sound for you, brother? But yeah, Daniil's gonna go in here. He's gonna get a KO in the first round. This guy's on a fight. He's literally his last five decision, KO, decision, submission, KO. This guy is probably going to KO this guy in the first round. There's not much to say about that, but yeah, Daniil is going to win that fight. Moving on, Con O'Feely versus Javier Reyes. Javier, his last fight, I was not convinced. He fought Douglas Silva de Andrade, bro. And I was not convinced in this fight. He got dropped early. And mind you, the dude he fought, this guy looks like he can be at my cookout, bro. He's serving up the meanest steak you've ever seen, dog. That's a fact. If you watch that fight, that last fight, when he fought Douglas Silva, bro. That dude, he's like 5'6". He's not even 5'4". Fighting at featherweight. And Javier Reyes got dropped in that fight bad in the first round, bro. By a dude that had less reach than him, less everything than him, bro. And he got dropped bad. This dude is a bit chinny, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, he's a little chinny. I'm not gonna lie to you. And he does this thing where he keeps his chin in the air when he throws, and that's why he got dropped badly. He'll throw and he'll just keep his chin in the air. He'll kind of throw and move away, and he's just chinny, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And with Conor Philly, this dude likes to strike. He strikes, set up a takedown. And he's also a bit chinny. This fight might not see the second round, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you watch his last fight, he did win. He had a really, I don't know if he won that fight against Yazia. I don't know, it was really close. He won a majority decision. But if you watch that fight, he got dropped bad in the second round. You can kind of argue if it was a 10-8 round. He low-key got smoked in that round. But he looked good in the first round. He slows down as the fight goes on. He does a weird left hook after every single sequence. He'll strike, he'll throw a 1-2, do a weird left hook, just go back out of range. He's kind of just a weird guy, weird striker. But I'm gonna go with Conor Philly to win this fight. I think these guys are both chinny, but I feel like Javier Reyes is the more chinnier fighter, bro. I feel like Javier Reyes is just the chinnier chin guy than a Conor Philly. And I think how Conor Philly's going to win this fight is he's going to go in there, he's going to mix up his striking, and then he's going to go in for a takedown. He's going to mix up his striking, he's going to go for a takedown. He's going to get tired of the second round. He's probably going to lose the second round. But then going into the third, he gets a second win. He's going to take him down, control Javier Reyes. He's going to win by a split, close decision, in my opinion. Next fight of the night. Nursultan Rizobiev versus Andrei Polyaev. Again, this is one of those fights. Uzbekistan is really close to Azerbaijan, I believe. And they're just going to try to give the countryman that's close to the guy the easier fight. I'm going to go with Nursultan Rizobiev. However you say the fucking guy's name. Yeah. Andrei Polyaev also is not... He's low-key a durable fighter, bro. And also, this guy, let's be so real, guys. Nursultan Rizobiev, he fought Cedric Dumbass, right? He beat him. Can we talk about how Dumbass is still in the UFC, brother? How the fuck is Cedric Dumbass still in the UFC, bro? This dude should be fucking cut. This dude, Cedric Dumbass. I don't know why I'm talking about Cedric Dumbass. Because Nerdson beat him. But anyways, beside the fucking point. Cedric Dumbass has more arrest charges than he does wins in the UFC, brother. How the fuck is this guy still in the UFC, bro? Dana, get this motherfucker, dude. Anyways, Pilyaev, he low-key has a fucking chin. This is gonna be a crafty decision win by Nurulson Rosabayev. He's winning by decision, bro. When Andrea fought Gautier, we all said, dude, he didn't get chin in the first round, bro. And like simultaneously, he didn't get chin, bro. He took him to a decision. He got dropped bad in that fight. Don't get me wrong. He got dropped very bad in that fight. Like 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times. I don't even fucking know. But he stayed up. He stayed at range. He wasn't throwing much in that fight against Gautier, but he has a fucking chin, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So I think Nurulson Rosabayev is just truly just a better fighter. He's gonna stay at range. He's gonna go in. He's not gonna really want to trade in the pocket. He's gonna pick you apart at range, pick you apart with kicks, pick you apart with a little jab, little left hand jab, and he's just gonna go ahead and win this fight at range. Crafty decision win by Nurulson Rosabayev. Next fight of the night. Yakyayev, I'm not even trying to pronounce that dude's first name, versus Julius Walker. Julius Walker, your time has come, brother. There's no way out of this one. You're getting finished in the first round, brother. There's no way out of this one, bro. You're going to get finished by Mr. Beast, and he's going to give you $10,000 after the fucking fight, brother. There's no way out of this one. Again, this is another clear fight of they want to push this guy, like, to get him in better fights, higher fights. I feel like they want to get this guy on a main card eventually. Maybe a co-main of a fight night I can see, because Yakyayev is really good. He fights a light heavyweight. He's really good. He's a really good submission artist. His last 5 wins, submission, KO, submission. This guy's like Julius Walker, bro. Your nickname is Juicebox, brother. Your nickname is Juicebox, bro. Can we talk about that? Who the fuck told you that was a good nickname? Anyways, but you're getting finished, dog. Julius Walker, there's no way out of this one. This is a clear fight to push Yakyayev up into the rankings, up into the standings, and you're getting submitted, brother. I say first round submission. Maybe somehow you make it on the second round, but yeah, you're not winning this fight, brother. You're not winning this fucking fight, dude. Next fight of the night, the last prelim card. Eric fucking Nolan. Oh my days. He's not even from, he's from the United States, bro. I'm sorry. I'm playing. He is fighting Farman Hasanayev, who is also from Azerbaijan, which I think is another fighter. Again, they're trying to push forward. He's on the Azerbaijani regional scene. He's also not 5-0. He has a loss on his record. I don't know what the fuck they're saying he's 4-1. Why is he 5-0 on Google? Who fucking knows? But yeah, I don't think Eric Nolan is going to lose this fight. He had a really good fight against Sirsakayev, Shamayev's boy, in his last fight. He looked good, bro. And he just kind of gassed out in the second round. What the fuck is in my notes, dude? He took his last fight on short notice, bro. And he has really, really, really decent. He has good hands. I think he's gonna catch. How do you say this fucking guy's name? In the second round, brother. I think he's gonna catch him in the second round. I think he's gonna piece him up at range for the first. Really keep his distance. He's not gonna try to take a lot of big chances. And when it gets to the second round, I just feel like this guy's gonna whittle. Eric Nolan's going to find the shot, put him down, and TKO him in the second round. That's just how I see it going. That is the prelims. So I have it. Eric Nolan, Yakyayev, Rusev. Dude, what are these fucking names? Oh my God. Nurulson, Khan, Daniil, Bezakat, and Tahir Abdullayev for the prelims. Now we move on to the main card. And why is Kayla Harrison staring like this, bro? Like, why is she staring at me like this, bro? When is she fighting, by the way? Kayla Harrison. When are you fighting, bro? You were supposed to be on a 324 card, Cole Manning. Where the fuck have you been at, bro? It's June. Where the fuck have you been at, dude? You're the only female fighter that I would like to see fight. And where the fuck are you at, bro? Kayla Harrison. Fight somebody. Please. You're holding the division up. Like, I give a shit about fucking women's bantamweight. But who gives a fuck? Anyways. First fight of the night. Michael Ojacek versus, I'm not even trying to pronounce the dude's fucking first name, versus Magomedov. This is low key a banger fight, dude. This is low key a banger fight. Like, if you know ball, if you know like the UFC, if you know fighting, this is a banger fucking fight, bro. Magomedov and Michael Ojacek, this is gonna be a striker's delight, bro. There's not gonna be a single takedown in this fucking fight, dude. And they're gonna go at it. And let's like Abus is not a bad fighter. This dude, he's only lost to the top of the division. He lost to Kaio, he lost to Strickland, he lost to Piper, to Joe fucking Body Bags Piper. All top 5, top 6, top 7 talents in the middleweight division. And Michael Ojacek is knocking on the door to get his ticket into the middleweight division. Now, Michael Ojel, however you say this fucking guy's name, he is a win one, lose one type of guy. This guy's gonna go out there, he'll win you one, he'll lose you one, brother. He lost to Shara Bullet. He lost to Kevin Holland. Low key, that's a bad loss. I mean, not really. He lost by armbar. That's low key a bad loss, but still, he's on a good little wing streak right now. He beat Tariq Dumbass. You guys know how I feel about him, bro. How this guy still in the fucking UFC? He beat GN3. That's a good fucking win. He beat Mark and Andre Barriot. Good win. Now, again, Michael is also with the Fighting Nerds. He switched camps, I think, a while ago. So he's really changed his game. He's on a nice, crafty little 3-fight win streak. And the last guy that Abus Magomedov lost to was Joe Pyfer. And now, the reason, like, Abus, he gasses out way too early in the fights. And he's low-key a bit chinny. How the fuck do you get finished by Sean Strickland, brother? How do you get finished by pillow hands, dude? But that was a long time ago. But I believe that Michael Ojacek is going to piece this guy up on the feet, and he's going to hit him harder. That's just how I think it's going to be. I think here's how I see the fight playing out. I see Abus winning the first round. He's probably going to win the first round. He's probably going to pick up on Michael Ojacek on the feet, but he's going to tire out going into the second. I think Michael Ojacek is going to hold his own on the feet, and in the second round, I can see him finding a finish. Like I said, Abus Magomedov, he's low-key a bit chinny, and his cardio kind of fucking sucks. I'm not going to lie. And I can just see him gassing out in the first round, trying to do too much, and Michael Ojacek just piecing him apart, getting a second or third round finish. So I have Michael Ojacek beating Abus Magomedov. He's going to get a nice little top 15 next to his name, maybe by Tuesday. And then, we're going to go from there. All right. Next fight of the night. Ikram Aliskerov versus Bruno Ferreira. The chinny. He's not really that chinny. But I'm going to go with Ikram Aliskerov in this fight. People forget, man. People forget, dude. He took Robert Whittaker on a 2-week notice when Chimaev pulled out, per usual. Like, so and since then, since losing to Whittaker, this guy he's on a nice crafty little 2-fight win streak, dude. Ikram Aliskerov is elite. He's the number 15 ranked guy in the division, and he's fighting Bruno Ferreira. Or he's like 15, he's like borderline 15 getting into the middleweight division. And he's fighting Bruno Ferreira, who is low-key, he's chinny, right? He's a little chinny. And I feel like Bruno's just like this one-shot KO guy. He's a chin or be chin dude. You know, if you're getting a Bruno Ferreira fight, you're going to go in there, he's either getting fucking chinned or he's chinning somebody, bro. That's the only thing I have a little bit of fear for Ikram Aliskerov. I do think he's going to win this fight by a crafty decision. And I also think it's a bogus thing to do because they booked this fight right after the Gregor Rodriguez fight when Bruno Ferreira got KO'd like cold back in March. Like that was bad. I think they just want this dude out to like close to the rankings. They don't want this dude anywhere close to the rankings. He low-key just kind of like takes up space. And they want to boost Ikram's name. I don't think he's going to take down Ikram. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Bruno Ferreira has really good BJJ. A lot of his wins have come from submission. Let me see. He's a very good submission artist, right? And he's even that, bro. He's a get submitted or submit type of guy. That's just Bruno Ferreira, bro. And I don't think he's going to take down Ikram. I don't think Ikram's going to be in that situation where he's going to be scrambling with him. He's going to be looking for, like, Bruno Ferreira's going to have him in a bad position. Maybe takes his back. I just don't see that happen with Ikram Alaskarov. This guy has very good takedown defense, and I just don't think he's going to take him down. So I'm going to go with Ikram Alaskarov by crafty decision. Next fight of the night. Energy, man. What are you talking about, bro? Charles Johnson, bro. Tell me. Charles Johnson is going to win this fight. I'm scared, though. I'm a little nervous. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love Charles Johnson, bro. He's low-key one of my favorite fighters, dude. But this dude is chin or be chin. This dude is going to go in there, and he's going to just swing. He's going to go in there and make it a fucking brawl, bro, with Asu Amablayev. And don't get me wrong. Asu Amablayev is a very, very, very good flyweight, bro. He's very good. And Asu is, I'm going to tell you right now, Asu is low-key just better everywhere. That's a fact. He has better striking. He has more technical striking. He has more technical takedown defense. He has more technical takedown submissions, everything. But you guys have to understand, bro. The Charles Johnson title run, the Charles Johnson versus Joshua Van title run storyline, it starts right now, bro. He's going to beat Asu Amablayev. He's going to go in there. He's going to whoop him. Maybe by a crafty two. I'm going to say second round KO, bro. I'm going to say second or third round KO. He's going to KO Asu Amablayev. He calls out Joshua Van. He calls out Loner Kavanaugh. He's going to go for the fucking belt, dude. You give Charles Johnson fucking Brandon Royval after this fight. He beats Brandon Royval. He gets a title shot. After Pantoja or Cape. After Cape. He gets a fucking title shot. Because he beat Joshua Van. He beat Loner Kavanaugh, bro. How the fuck is Charles Johnson only ranked number 14 in the flyweight division? And he beat the champion. And he beat the number 6 guy. That doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. Charles Johnson, by somehow, some way, is going to win this fight. And yes, Charles Johnson is a win one, lose one type of guy. I don't care. He's going on a crafty little run to the title so we can get the Joshua Van timeline, bro. I don't care. Yes, I'm pointing at the camera right now. We want to see this fight happen, bro. We want to see Charles Johnson versus Joshua Van too. That's a banger fight. This dude is the Roach. If you know ball, you know ball. He is the Roach from the JJK domain, bro. If you fucking know that, bro, you know, bro. If you know, you know, bro. This guy is literally the Roach from the JJK domain. If you know, you fucking know, dude. He's trying to enter the title position, bro. Like, holy shit. But I'm going with Charles Johnson by second or third round TKOs to get Asu Amablayev out of there and stop this dude because he's low-key boring. I don't think the UFC wants to push Asu Amablayev up the rankings. God forbid he gets a fucking title shot or he gets Brandon Royval after this fight. We need Charles Johnson to save the division, brother. Next fight of the night. Nazim Sadakayev versus Matias Camilo. Yeah, Nazim is gonna win this fight, bro. This is a clear fight to boost his name. They want to give him a fucking can so he can look good in front of the home crowd. And it's a bounce back fight for him. He got slimed out bad, like really bad, against Fier Siam in the second round. In a fight where he did not look bad at. He was low-key, you could have argued it. Well, no, he lost the first round in that fight. But going to the second round, again, he didn't look bad. I think he was going to lose that fight against Fares Ziam regardless. But I just don't think, like, he's not this, like, jobber. He's not this jobber at lightweight who's like, oh, he just loses, like, he gets fraud checked. I don't think Nazim Sakhailov is like that, bro. And Matias Camilo, bro. Come on, dude. Like, you lost to Gabe Green, dude. Come on, bro. Yeah, you're getting chinned. You're a fucking can. Nazim Sadakaev's going to win in front of his home crowd. He's not a bad fighter. I think this is a really good bounce back fight for him. Yeah, he's going to win this fight. I'm going to take Nazim Sadakayev by round 1 KO. The crowd is going to go crazy. And yeah, it's just going to be a nice bounce back win for him to get him back into that mode. Next fight, featured fight of the night. Shara Bullet versus Michel Pereira. How the fuck is Michel Pereira getting a co-main event? I know it's more of Shara Bullet's main event, But why is this dude close to the main event? Why is he so close to the co-main event? I don't understand this, bro. Michel Pereira, bro, is he's a chinner, bro. He's be chinned or get chinned. You lost to fucking Kyle Dawkins. That's all you need to know about this, bro. This is a clear fight that, yes, we want Charbullet to bounce back. Yes, we want Charbullet to be in the rankings. Yes, he's cool. Yes, he's a pirate. Yes, he has one eye. Yes, he's from that Dagestan, Russia region, whatever. They want to push this guy so bad after he got fucking strike that at pause. He got strike that at range by Michael Venom Page for fucking 15 minutes and couldn't do anything because Michael Venom Page is the terrorist of the sport. We'll talk about that later. But this is a clear fight of, yes, we want to boost your name. We want to get you a good win in front of a good crowd. And so we're going to give you Michel Pereira, and you're going to slam him out. Probably in the first round. Or the second. Because Michel Pereira is a fucking can, bro. And how the fuck he's still in the UFC? Who fucking knows, dude? Charbullet, he's going to do his thing. I can see him catching him early. But honestly, no. Because Charbullet is low-key... He's low-key to, like... He's like a... Like, he'll get a KO one fight. He'll just get a decision the other fight. But he doesn't... He's not like this, like, one-punch power striker fighter, dude. And he's going to go in there. He's going to be in his Muay Thai stance. He's going to chop up Michel Pereira's legs. He's going to keep his distance. He's going to enter in when he has a chance. And Michel Pereira's just going to do fucking backflips at fucking range. For what? Like, Michel Pereira is not good. Like, come on, dude. But, yeah, Charbullet's going to win this fight. Probably by a boring-ass decision. I don't know. Maybe, like, either third round KO or boring decision. Michel Pereira, yeah, welcome to the PFL, brother. There's no way out of this one. And the main event of the night, Rafael Fiziev versus Manuel Torres. And I'm low-key. I'm going to go with Rafael Fiziev, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Has his losses been bad? Yes. But who is he losing to? He's losing to the cream of the crop of the division. He's 1-4 in his last fights, yes. But he lost to Justin Gaethje. He lost to Matthias Gamrot. He lost to Justin Gaethje again. He got slimed out by Mauricio Rufy. That was a bad... That wasn't even a bad loss. This guy, he loses only to the who's who of the division. And I think it's crazy that... What is he ranked? He's ranked 11? I think that's fair after what happened. I mean, Mauricio Rufy's ranked, 9 now, I think, after sliming out Michael Chandler. Like, who doesn't slime out Michael Chandler now? But Rafael Fiziev is still elite. Rafael Fiziev is literally the gatekeeper of the top 10 division. That's how I see Rafael Fiziev. If you, like, I see Rafael Fiziev, Dan Hooker. Those are the guys that are like, okay, if you can't beat these guys, you're never getting to the top 10 of the lightweight division, bro. And Rafael Fiziev is that top 10 gatekeeper. This fight has, like, Ignacio Bahamondes versus Fiziev written all over it. It was the same storyline going in with Bahamondes. Bahamondes was ranked number 15. He was on a crafty little win streak. He fights Fiziev. He gets whooped. He gets decision bad. He just gets whooped, dude. And I think Fiziev is going to do the exact same thing with Mayo Torres. Mayo Torres looks good. Like, yeah, he beat Grant Dawson, Drew Dober. Those are decent wins. He lost to Ignacio Bahamondes. Not even 2 years ago, he lost to Ignacio Bahamondes, bro. And I get this MMA math doesn't make sense. But look, bro, I'm telling you. Rafael Fiziev is going to fraud check Manuel Torres. Not a fraud check, but he's going to keep him out of the top 10. Manuel Torres, he's a good fighter. He's going to be a generational top 15, borderline top 15 type of fighter, right? But Fiziev is the cream of the crop elite, bro, the top 10. He is going to gatekeep to keep you out of the top 10. And Rafael Fiziev is a dangerous fighter, bro. He will hurt you. His kicks hurt like hell. We know this, bro. Look what happened to Bahamondes. Got his shit chewed up for 3 rounds straight. Couldn't do anything. And he was the longer, rangier fighter. Fiziev's going to go in there. He's going to strike. He's going to go in there, lead with his kicks, kick low, go high. He's not going to trade in the pocket. He's going to keep Manuel Torres at range. And Manuel Torres is going to try to go in there and be a blockhead and try to strike with Fiziev. That's going to be a bad idea. Fiziev's going to keep him at range with his kicks. And he's going to win this fight by a crafty decision. Rafael Fiziev is a top 10 lightweight. That's a fact. His only losses are the Justin Gaethje, Mauricio Rufy, and Matias Gamrot, all top 10 guys. He will fraud check anybody that is not in the top 15 or wants to get into the top 10, bro. And I don't see him losing this fight. I just think Manuel Torres is just a big blocky, like blockhead Mexican, bro. He's gonna go in there trying to trade, go in there, take a shot to give a shot. He's gonna get pieced up bad in a 5-round fight. I just don't see Manuel Torres winning this fight. I think Rafael Aziv is just better, honestly. All right, let me know what you guys think. These are my predictions for UFC Azerbaijan Fiziev versus Torres. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys think I'm an idiot, if I made any bad picks, or if I said anything dumb. But let me know what you guys have in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Deuces.